Okongwu has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Durant.
Well, this has been a growing part of Okongwu's game, adding that ability to stretch the floor.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Walsh. And it's off from three-point range. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to catch up with Doug Christie. Coach brought up the challenges that Bam Adebayo poses on both ends. He told me offensively, Bam doesn't force much. He gets his points within the flow of the offense. He's a great finisher and facilitator. And defensively, he can guard anybody. He might be the most versatile defender in the league. Kevin?
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. Here's Walsh. Still scoreless. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, his shot has come such a long way, and now it's a big part of Bam's repertoire.
Pass to KD. Okongwu a screen. And that's good. Kevin Durant for three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And taken away by Wallace. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And look at Durant using that long stride to stay out ahead on the break.
Here's Suggs. Yep, that one goes. Suggs has got 5 points so far.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And again, it's Louisville from deep.
And we mentioned Durant's scoring ability often, but they're showing how good of a passer he can be.
Down low. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
KD, that's for two. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And Okongwu has it in the corner. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the first. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Here's Walsh. Drains it from beyond the arc.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Outside Durant. 6 to shoot. Here's Jones. Drops it in from 14 feet away. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter.
16.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Louisville.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And it goes down 2 points. And we've heard some coaches complaining about players getting away with traveling. Is that something, Greg, the league needs to clean up?
Well, it's inevitable that a few of those calls are going to be missed. But listen, you'd rather have that than officials whistling travel that didn't happen.
Now, here's Durant. 7 points in the game.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Here's Adebayo. He has 7. gets the three-pointer to fall. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very confident firing out there from the perimeter.
Now, here's ball. Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
It's deflected. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
Look at KD throwing it down, not giving the defense any opportunity there.
And it's Adebayo in the corner. Adebayo, Louisville takes possession. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has three key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Back to Suggs. The kick out to Adebayo. The three-pointer is right on target. He's got 13.
Adebayo being aggressive there. Quick release on the catch and shoot.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Keegan Murray wants to excel at both ends, and he said, quote, "My defense wasn't where it needed to be, so I got a little faster, a little stronger, tried to figure out how to be physical defensively and be effective. Them trusting me to guard helps the other guys so they can focus more on offense." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Outside Durant. Wallace a screen. A three ball. That shot off the mark. Here's Murray. Caldwell Pope outside. Outside, Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, give him credit. Offensively, Bam has been fighting hard, really taking it at the defense.
Now, here's ball. Outside, KD. Pass to Jones. Back to Durant. He lobs it up. And then Jones with the jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Tipped away. Suggs with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. And he drops it in from the low post. Caldwell Pope's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, when you watch everything Caldwell Pope does, it's possible he's still a little underrated.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Coach, I know you're familiar with Caldwell Pope's game from coaching him early in his career.
Yeah, look, Kevin, and he's just continued to get better and better. And like most veteran guys, he's just gotten smarter with the experience that he has. This is a guy who plays with great energy. He's in great shape, and he is tough as heck and is not going to make many mistakes.
Now, here's Dunn. Durant in the corner. Back to Dunn. Stolen by Jones. Outside, Suggs. Into the lane. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, the runway was clear for Suggs, and he didn't let it go to waste. Left side, KD.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And then Durant with the jam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunny. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And here is Suggs. Poked loose. And stolen by Dunn. Drops in the breakaway layup. Dunn's got the first basket of the second half here for Louisville. Here's Wolf. He has yet to score. To the middle. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
And both free throws good for Durant.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
Well, look, you can't sleep on Suggs' athleticism because the second you do, he explodes to the rim.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Now, here's Brown. Jalen Suggs unable to get his last shot to go. Outside Durant. Clock at 6. And Jones sends it back. And they're able to recover. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Back to Jones. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Louisville trails by 5. Outside Durant. The 3. Okongwu. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu.
Well, Suggs has gained confidence as a scorer. He doesn't mind getting hit inside like that.
Both free throws good from Suggs. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Brown with it. Nothing on the board. To the inside. Okongwu.
Love to see this kind of aggression from Okongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Here's Suggs. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. Now Kevin Durant. He's got 19. Inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
You know, over the years, Kuminga's shown a lot of improvement with his ability to catch and shoot.
Durant feeling it out a bit. Screen by Jones. And Okongwu slams it in.
Well, if you don't put a body on Okongwu, you're asking for trouble.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Suggs. A three-pointer off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And the rebound goes to Louisville. So much great work being done by players in this league, Coach. Herb Jones, for instance, doing a lot to help with financial literacy.
Yeah, I think sometimes, Kevin, what these guys do off the court is overlooked by people, especially maybe that are outside of the community that guy plays in at the time. But there's a lot of guys like Herb Jones who really take the time and make the effort to help people in their community.
And there's the bucket from Kuminga.
And over time, we've seen Kuminga be a more aggressive scorer, especially when he has the ball inside.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 50 seconds left to play here in the third. Now, here's Ball. Back to KD. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
Back to Suggs. Here's the drive. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Off the bounce, Suggs showing his athleticism.
Outside, KD. Screened by Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third.
The visiting team, 53.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And here is Ball. To the paint. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Rocking that rim. Jonas Valanciunas, the very big man from Lithuania.
Ball with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Wallace looking for an opening. Outside Durant. Screened by Valanciunas. Durant attacking.
Really like how Durant is playing tonight. Going for his. This guy is just so unreal.
And that one's good. Suggs. Suggs has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Pass to Wallace. Ball from long range. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Well, at 6'11", 275, Valanciunas can really carve out space down low. Stolen by Ball.
Outside Durant. And Adebayo sends it back to the inside. And stolen by Wallace. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. Up again. Walker on the follow. Walker's got his first points of the night. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for Louisville.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
The kick out to Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Walsh. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Suggs. Valanciunas with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Ball. Off the glass.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Suggs. And he jams it in.
Well, he's got that clutch gene in him. Suggs digging deep when they need it.
Outside Durant. Here's Ball. Outside Durant. Oh, no good on the dunk.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Adebayo with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. Off target from outside. It's stolen by Suggs. .135 left to play here in the fourth.
So often, Suggs is used to initiate offense. But tonight, he's been on the finishing end time and time again.
And it's Ball penetrating. Five on the clock. Here's Valanciunas.
The big man stepping up in the big moment. Valanciunas able to put the team on his back.
They double him with Wallace. Now, Adebayo. Whoa! And there's the dunk.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Screened by Valanciunas. It's off.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Now Murray. Now Adebayo. It's stolen by Valanciunas.
And it's all about the three right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
Absolutely no fear in this young fella. When the game is close, you want the ball in Ball's hands. You can't have any more pressure on you than he had at the line right there. Shows you what he's made of as he's able to tie it up.
And we got a timeout called by Doug Christie. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Jones with it. Outside ball. Outside Durant. Now Okongwu. And that won't go. Missing the go-ahead basket. Now Murray jacks up a three. No good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Wallace outside. To take the lead. Does not go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Okongwu pulls it down. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. Suggs leading the way. Oh, what a finish!
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
Outside Durant. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Now, here's Suggs. Caldwell Pope up top. Now, Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Durant. Jones. Ah, the dunk to punctuate.
This really speaks to Jones' mental toughness, that he's able to get the big bucket we may need.
Now, here's Suggs. Fires to the hoop. Durant rips down the rebound. To take the lead. Buries the deep ball.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Suggs. And taken away by Wallace. Jones. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Well, when guys like Jones elevate, watch out.
Suggs. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now Durant. So it's Louisville taking a W in a close one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great game. I mean, both teams, I felt like, gave it their all. But when it came to OT, it was just all about sheer determination on their part.
And that about wraps it up.